Trinitonians are strong. Trinitonians are fast. We win gold in various sports that we play. We do know that there are building blocks to achieve greatness. Today's PE lesson has a focus on core strength. We'll be using 5 exercises and then ending it off with one of your sport-specific training sessions. Right, I will take you through the exercises. We have got inchworm. Watch how my knees stay straight as I bend down and crawl forward with my arms. Crawl back up until you stand completely straight up. Crawling forward with your hands. Watch how from my shoulders, through my hips, to my knees, to my ankles are completely straight. Paired up with this, you will need a space of 2 meters. Between these 2 meters, you'll be shuffling. Make sure you keep your knees above your ankles, knees slightly bent. From your hips all the way up through your spine, nice and straight. We shuffle sideways and return. That counts as 1. That counts as 2. That counts as 3. I now move on to explanation and demonstration of the next 2 exercises, which will be grouped together. Abdominal crunches here, chest meets knees, hands meet ankles, spine stays straight all the way through. Then we're going to move to a side plank. This is an incorrect distance. As you can see, my chest is leaning forward and there is no control. You need to be close enough so that your body can stay as straight as possible. As you can see, I am still leaning over slightly. Moving with a rugby ball, that is the incorrect posture. Far too forward, losing shape, losing posture. Plank needs to stay straight, so we move the cone closer. Now my body is more straight and I can keep a good posture while moving through. With the tennis ball, you want it to be as far as your hands, not too far like this. As you can see, I would collapse. So we need to now move those cones closer to us, so that when we are up in our plank position, we are nice and controlled with the core strong and straight. Moving on to the explanation and demonstration of our last 2 exercises. These are a progression of one another. Here you see my duck walks. I've got my knees slightly bent, back straight, ball in front of me, forward and backwards. The variation of it will be balancing the ball on your neck, knees bent, back straight, controlled. Make sure you keep your posture all the way through. Here you see myself doing the same movements, except I've got a rugby ball. Knees bent, back straight. Okay, boys and girls, now that you have seen the demonstration and explanation to your 5 exercises, it is your time to practice those exercises to make sure that you are executing them with the correct posture before we start. Right, warm-up starts in 3, 2, 1. In your space, move over around with some arm rotations going forwards. We move over to arm rotations going backwards. And torso rotations. Some dynamic movement, keeping your legs straight, pointing your toes towards yourself. alternating legs. And now holding onto the wall, we are going to swing our leg back and forth. Keep your legs straight as possible. Keep your core strong. Do not lean forward or backwards. All warmed up and ready to go. Let's do it. First group of exercises, inchworm with side shuffle. When it comes to your inchworm, you're going to do 2 inchworms and then 3 side shuffles, repeating this 5 times. Well done. For your next 2 exercises, you need to choose repetitions from 5 to 15. I did a 10, so 10 abdominal crunches with 10 circles with the ball around the cones, or 10 times to and from the cone, or 10 times throwing and catching, all dependent on what you are using between a netball, soccer ball, rugby ball, or tennis ball. Right, let's go. here goes. Last set of exercises. You've got the duck walks with the ball in front of you in your hands. Secondly, with the ball on your neck, duck walks going forward. Right, here goes. 5 times forward and backwards. Alright guys, we have now come to the end of this first section of our PE lesson, core strength. It is now time for you to choose one of your sport specific training sessions and do that. Enjoy.